Alrighty, welcome everybody back to PracticallyAndroid.com, where we go through practical and beneficial ways to use your Android in everyday life. So today I'm going to show you guys how to back up your contacts to Gmail. It's actually super important. Like I mentioned before, I used to work for a cell phone provider, and you have no idea how many people would come in with a face of desperation and just super worried because something happened to their phone and they wanted us to help them get their contacts back. Now, we could help sometimes if one, they had the phone with them, and two, if the phone's still turned on. We had a machine that we could plug the phone into and pull the data that way. And even then it was kind of tricky. But if the phone didn't turn on, or because it got wet or broken, or if we didn't have it there because it was stolen, these people were completely out of luck. And I felt so bad for them a lot of the time because they had an Android phone, and that problem could have so easily been prevented had they known how to back up their contacts to Google. Now, I also have met some people that are just against giving Google any information, and if that's you, we respect you. So I guess you can just stop watching the video now. But if you're cool with that, like I am, let me show you how that works. So first of all, we're going to go into our contacts. Now let me explain something to you guys. So when I first got my Android phone and I started adding contacts to it, I realized that it would ask me if I wanted to add the contact to the phone or to Google. And at that time, I didn't know what that meant, so I just would add them to my phone. I later heard that I could access all the contacts in my phone right on my Gmail account on my computer. And when they didn't appear there, I realized that's what was going on. So then from then on out, I started adding all my contacts to the Gmail so I could access them on my computer. Not only, and that's not the only benefit. The other benefit is that, for example, if you get a new phone or if yours breaks for whatever reason, when you get your new Android phone, you simply sign in with your Google account and all your contacts will just show up. That easy. It's sweet. But what if you were like me and you have some contacts on your phone and not on your Google account? Well, it's kind of embarrassing to say that I didn't know what I'm going to show you today, and I ended up typing them into my Gmail account one by one, and it was something like 300 contacts, and it took me like, I don't even want to remember how long. So to save you guys some time and effort, I'm going to show you how to, if you have all your contacts on your phone and you want to put them on your Google account or your Gmail account, that's what I'm going to show you right now. So the first thing, I've added some contacts on here. Here's me, and then our Practically Android voicemail, which again is 385-200-0140. If you guys have any questions and that's just easier for you, go ahead and call there and drop off, even just to say hello, or if you have any fun stories, that's welcomed as well. But so basically with the Nexus phones, I have a Nexus phone. When you go to add a new contact, it doesn't give you the option to put them on just the phone, but you probably have that option. So anyway, that's just, I guess, a little side note. Okay, let's get back on track here. So the way you do this is, if you hit menu when you're in your contacts, one of the options is to import or export. Okay, and first I'm going to explain to you how the process works. Basically, you are going to export all your contacts to the memory card. Then you are going to delete your contacts and then import those contacts back onto your phone. But when you import them, you have the option of telling Google or telling your Android phone to put them on your phone or on the Google account, and then you can choose it. And if you're like me and you usually have more than one Gmail account set up, at that point, you can choose which Google account to have those contacts upload into. And, I mean, really, you could, well, we'll get to that point. Now, I will mention, when I said delete all your contacts, that probably freaks some people out, understandably so. But the alternative would be to import your contacts into Gmail you'll then have duplicate contacts of everything. At that point, I guess you could go in and delete all your just contacts that are on your phone, but that can be kind of tricky. In any event, I'm just going to show you and let you proceed according to your risk level. So basically, menu, import, export, and first we're going to export to the USB storage. For you, if it'll probably say SD card or external storage. So we're going to tap that, and so basically it'll say, do you want to export this to this file? It'll be like, it'll usually say SD card / some number .vcf, and that's like, there's PDF files and Word files. Well, a contact saving file is called a VCF file. Okay, so you hit OK. Now I'm going to delete both these. Now, just to show you this, staff@practicallyandroid.com, there's the phone number, there's my phone number and email. Now I'm going to delete them. Delete contact. Delete contact. Okay, I no longer have them. Okay, now I'm going to hit menu, import, export, and I'm going to import them from the USB card. I'm going to choose to have them go into my practicandroid@gmail.com. And what I was going to mention earlier is after I do that for this email, I could then, if I have more than one account, if I needed to have those contacts in more than one email, I could do that. Let's say I started working at, for example, when I had an internship, I could have grabbed all my contacts and loaded them into that Gmail account. Pretty easy that way as well, so that's kind of neat. But okay, so we're going to put them in here, and then if you have more than one vCard file, which is these files where your contacts go, you can actually do multiple by clicking there, or just do or just do one, and you hit OK. And now these will, the one that we just did was this one right here, and if you can't tell, if you can't remember what number it was that you did, basically you can tell by the timestamp on there. It's just the last one that you did. So I'm going to tap on that one, hit OK, and now they're back on. So and of course for me, since I don't have the option to put my phones locally, they've been on my Gmail account the whole time. But for you, they probably, if you've had them on your phone, then this is, they were on your phone first, and now they're on your Gmail account. So that's it. Pretty easy, super useful. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and send an email to staff@practicallyandroid.com. You can leave us a voicemail at 385-204, or excuse me, 385-200-0140. I always forget. I should just look before I tell you guys. 200-0140, yeah. Or just go to practicallyandroid.com. In the top right-hand corner, there's a link that says Android Questions. So that's it for today. Thanks to you guys for watching. And remember, for a more practical life, practicallyandroid.com. Take care, y'all.